Hi friends, welcome to Python scripting for automation course. Friends, Python is very popular in different areas and one of the area is automation. Let me show you the different areas in which your Python is popular. See, Python is popular in application development side. I mean like web application development, API development and some GUI application development for your desktops, right? And then data analysis, data analytics, artificial intelligence. AI is very popular, right? And Python is extensively using in your AI side. Then for web scraping and text processing, Selenium testing, and then automation. Not only these areas, there are many more other areas as well, but these are the major areas in which your Python is popular. See, if Python is popular, then definitely it has some unique features compared to other programming languages or scripting languages, right? So because of that only your Python is popular. Then what are those? Why Python is popular, right? Let me go through that. The very first one is Python is easy to learn because of its simple syntaxes. See, if you compare your Python with other programming or scripting languages, it is having very simple syntaxes. If you have very simple syntaxes, then you can easily learn that. Once if you learn it, you can easily apply that for your real-time scenarios, right? So this is one of the point to become your Python as popular language. Then many modules, predefined and third-party modules. See guys, in case if you have some basics of Python, then it's okay. Otherwise, just assume that module is nothing but predefined Python program or Python script, right? See, just assume that working with database is a common scenario at your application development side. Now suppose if you are going to develop some application, and in that you need to write some code to connect with your database, to run some queries with your database, right? That is a common task. That's why for that task you don't need to write a code. See, whenever if it is a common or repetitive task, for that type of tasks already someone has written a Python script, and that is called, actually we are calling that as a module. Now you can use that module and directly you can use that in your application development code, right? So that you no need to write your code from scratch to work with the database, right? So that means you are saving some time, and you are going to reduce the number of lines in your code, right? So because of many modules your Python is popular. Not only working with the database, there are so many modules for different areas. I'm not sure whether you know or not. As of now, with your Python, there are around 1,47,000 modules are there. But don't worry, you don't need to learn all 1,47,000 modules. Based on in which area you are interested, or in which area you are going to use your Python. Based on that, you have to know some of the modules. That's it, right? Then code length is very short because of third-party modules. Just now we discussed that. To work with the database, if there is no predefined Python script, what we have to do? We have to write code from scratch. But luckily, if you have a third-party module for your requirement, then you don't need to write a code, right? You can use that directly, so that you are going to reduce your code length, right? Then platform independent. Just assume that you are going to work as a, suppose, middleware admin, right? Let's say in middleware you are going to work as a Tomcat application admin, right? And you can install your Tomcat, or you can install and run and manage your Tomcat on Windows operating system as well as some Unix like systems, right? You can install your Tomcat on both operating systems. I mean, in different operating systems you can run your Tomcat. Now assume that I want to automate some task on my Tomcat. I don't know Python, right? So first observe at Windows side. If you are working at Windows side, to automate your task, by default with your Windows you have either batch script or PowerShell. You can use any one of the script and you can automate your task. But same script would not work at your Unix like systems. Then if you come to Unix side, again you have to write some separate shell script to automate your task. See, for same task, because of different platforms, you are separating separate scripts to automate your task. But if you know Python, you can write only one Python script such that that script will work with your Windows operating system as well as your Unix like systems. So this is the reason. Because of this, we are calling Python is platform independent. Now you don't need to write two different scripts to work with the different operating systems, right? You can use only one script, Python script. Python will work actually with the different operating systems. Whatever the script you are going to run on one operating system, same script you can write with other operating systems as well, right? So because of this also Python is very popular, right? Fine. Then finally, Python supports functional as well as OOPS concepts, right? That means not only Python, guys, if you go with any programming or scripting language, if it supports functional as well as OOPS concept, then definitely it is a good language. Python is also one of that, right? Fine. Now coming to our course structure, I mean this entire course, what we are going to learn and what is the sequence we are going to learn Python. See, first we are going to cover core Python. In core Python, I'm going to cover basics of Python, modules, libraries, packages, and functions. And then I will go and work with your OOPS concept. So this is my course structure, guys. So finally, just I want to give the information about your Python. Simply, what is Python? Python is a powerful multi-purpose or general purpose programming language and created by Guido van Rossum. Multi-purpose or general purpose programming. That means Python you can use it in anywhere in your real time. Simply, you can use your Python anywhere in your real time. That's it. And not only with your Python, if you go with any software, generally there are different versions. Even in Python also, we have two types of versions. They are 2.x and 3.x. Again in 2.x and 3.x, we have some subversions, but you don't bother about subversions, right? It's very simple to understand. And compared to 2.x and 3.x, right? In 3.x, most of the outputs are like objects, but in 2.x, directly you'll get your output. So actually enhanced technique is there with your 3.x. Anyway, one more thing you have to remember, after 2020, there will be no any further new development with 3.x, sorry, 2.x. After 2020, there will be no any further development with 2.x. So that's why definitely after 2020, right, all of the organizations, they are going to move with 3.x. And again in 3.x you have 3.4, 5, 6 and 7. Now the latest version with your 3.x is 3.7.x. Now it's better to learn 3.7.x. It may be any version, 3.7.1 or 3.7.2 or 3 or 4, something like that, right? So here as of now, I'm going to take the stable version in 3.x, that is 3.7.0, right? So this entire course I'm going to explain with 3.7.0. But whatever the syntaxes we are using while explaining your 3.7.0, same syntaxes you can use with your 3.x versions, right? My intention is it's better to learn 3.x because we are very near to 2020. So after that, definitely, right, major development, major third party modules will come with 3.x only, right? So that's the reason I'm starting 3.x version Python training, right? Okay guys, thank you for watching this video.